reason we have a lot of scary red numbers up here is because the empire that we started as a vassal of has just collapsed. And we have just taken a massive swipe and chunk out of the Giroid Empire to the north, which was a bit of an opportunistic but necessary land grab. And we'll kind of see how we go with it. But the downside of that is we kind of weren't in the greatest position from which to start doing it, and we're now contesting with the problem we have taken all this territory and we've got to try and hold it. The other issue we have is that the galactic market hasn't formed yet. It has passed the Senate floor, it is going through, but the market itself hasn't been formed. The moment the market's formed, we're in a better position because we can use the slave market and sell a lot of slaves, but until then we are needing to triage a bit and just try and not die basically. But let's start getting on that. And good evening, Min Pin Kitty. Welcome to the stream. And obviously, I hope you can all hear me. Because I didn't say, can you all hear me? Oh yeah, and the other problem we've got is this planet is about to rebel for no reason at all we can determine. We had a solid look at why this particular planet, which is the Shore Resilient, which is one of our little mining worlds, is about to rebel. There is no reason at all why we can work out why it's only got 9% stability. It is a very happy planet. It is populated by people who are relatively happy, and yet it is about to rebel. So we are probably going to have to smack down a rebellion here with our fleets and armies, which is a bit of a problem because I'd quite like to disband to that whole army, but we can't. Good evening, Belgian Cat. So welcome to the stream as well. So what we're kind of looking at here is what can we use and what can we triage to hold this off. As I say, if we can get to a point where the slave market's founded, that will give us time to stabilize completely, because it wasn't so much the people who were up here we wanted, it was the territory. And we gained a bunch of planets out of it we don't necessarily really want or need. But first things first, what we're actually going to do is disband a couple of star bases, because we're over our limit, which isn't going to be helping. And some of these anyway are not going to be connected to our trade network because they're ones we've taken over. So let's downgrade that. Sashirim here is not connected to our network, and it's all stuff like that as well, so we can get away with downgrading that. And we will downgrade that one as well. So that's going to push us well back under the starbase limit. Now the issue is we took over 2 planets here that we need to deal with. We also took over V Kastan here, so we actually took over a whole bunch of planets. We have a lot of planets that we don't necessarily want. This is a size 14 Savannah world. Not really our cup of tea or what we want. Now we have a lot of population that we fully intend to sell into slavery. I think what we probably want to do is have a look at our species list and see what's floating around now. So there is an aquatic variant of the Hisukar Clarus who are very strong, so they are probably our warrior race. So we probably actually want to keep them around. We do have a lot of robots. Those robots are good at harvesting food. So maybe we should be moving our robots around and keeping hold of them. I think we're going to sell every single Giroid into slavery. Floaty squid people are going into slavery as well. Istrians we don't need. Oh no, there are super strong bird people. No, we don't need them because we're going to turn our bird people into aquatic people and use them, aren't we? We want bird soldiers. Bird soldiers are cool. Right, robots. Money is our key objective. We have 2 energy spots available on Okeanos. So I think the first thing we want to do is steal some robots from one of these other planets. So let's have a look at what Vioram's look clocking around. Well, I suppose actually the first question is, which of these planets are we keeping? That's a size 14 Savannah. We're probably going to ditch that for a start. Size 13 Desert World, that's not really much use to us either. The only benefit to it is it's got moat traps. It does have robot production on it as well. Gazana's a size 19 Desert World, so we probably will keep that. That one's getting kept. Now what we also kind of want to do is get rid of some of these buildings that aren't going to do anyone any good. We can build back better in the long run, but they're also not going to have any jobs and people in them at the moment anyway, so they don't really do us any good, apart from costing maintenance. So Gur is staying. V Kasham, I mean, we don't need gene clinics. Does have robot production, which is potentially useful. You go queue them up so we don't forget. I think V or Am here is our one we're taking people off straight away. So give me some robots from V or Am. We can also take anglers and clerks, which might not be a bad idea because they'll add to trade value and to food. So give me one more robot. Right, now we really need to get some money so we can sort this stuff out. Right, let's get through the next month and see what our actual losses are. And let's get our 2 fleets back to their anchorage at Den of War, where they'll be costing us less money. It's worth pointing out that Den of Warriors is the one that's about to rebel as well. So I've never actually seen how the new rebellion mechanic in this works, so that in itself will be quite interesting to watch. I presume we don't want our fleets there when it does rebel, because they might go with it. I don't know how it works. Or if our fleets are there when it rebels, do we lose them? That's the big question. Well, let's give it a month, because we can sell 10k minerals in a month, which is going to help.
They wish to speak with us.
Nice. They dropped, our old bosses dropped the one, their alliance with the Storm Riders, and they want us. That's perfect. Right, I'm reasonably certain we're not going to get attacked. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. So we're only losing 16 credits. Now that we've dumped a bunch of stuff and dealt with things, and we can just flat out... Or do we want to do that yet? Or is it better value for us to convert one of these planets? Are any of these good for energy? Okay, Gerzana is potentially a decent energy planet. So there's an argument for saying that we should save this planet. Because it's probably of value to us. So we fully convert that into an energy planet. We probably want to get some enforcer jobs down there sooner rather than later. We want an energy grid. Give me some enforcers. And let's get that top. So chat, we're going to need a name for this planet. Now our bird people are in slavery and we don't want that. Because we've just inherited a bird person. So actually we're going to make them residents, stratified economy, full military service. We are going to restrict where they can migrate. So Gerzana's going full energy. We are leaving 50 trade value on the table here, and we can afford to upgrade that again now that we've gone under. So I think we go up on that, because that's a lot of trade that we're leaving behind. Does beg the question as to whether we're keeping this planet or not. It's a pretty shitty planet. Although that said, we could convert it into an admin world. And moats and stuff. It does have good trade value because of the commercial zones. Have we got food? I can't remember if we got the food enhancer things. We haven't, have we? We could convert that to civilian industries. That goes to being precinct houses. Yeah, sparks of something definitely works. I mean, it's a desert planet at the moment. So it should probably be sparks of... Go sparks of sand. Needs to be in a sector. We need a governor for it. You'll do. Right, I'm slightly more zen now because we're going to get that under control. And I might actually keep the fleets back from going to there because we might need them to invade. I have no idea basically what happens when we get a full rebellion like this, so it's going to be interesting to watch.
Loots from enemy wrecks seized.
Now V Kashan comes down to whether we're keeping it or not. I don't think we're keeping V Kashan. I think we're ditching it. There's not a lot of value to it. We can always terraform and recolonize. So we'll let jobs because we don't want to get more consumer good loss. That's now going back the right way. What the hell was that all about?
Loots from enemy wrecks seized.
I honestly don't get why that planet went from... It looks like we might save it, you know.
Research complete.
I mean, if we can save it, brilliant. We're still not amazingly blessed with good planets, though. That's the problem. So we've got terraforming, but nowhere really to use it. That's our first Voltaeum artifact, which is mental.
Flotsam salvaged.
Go get mining stations down there.
We grow ever stronger.
Maybe they just hate everything. I mean, apparently. Maybe they're just really fucking grumpy. Right, that's going in the right direction, so we're going to move the fleets there. And I'm not going to bother disbanding the armies. The armies can chill in gear. There we go. We're now starting to scrape profit again. Burrs Prime is very nice. Definitely an ag planet. Yeah, I think V Kasan we're abandoning. I'd rather abandon it and terraform it. But first, let's get what we need. We'll go deal with them. Give me destroyer hulls, actually. And Our research output's trash at the moment, so... Doing that. Give me one of those fleets. RIP! We lost an admiral! Feel free to cash in an admiral if you want one. At some point we lost our admiral. Rockhopper, go do your thing.
All hands, fire well! Our port is under siege!
Right, that's going to be capturing the trade, so I think we might want to just change that into a trade hub. For now. Right, we're not losing energy, and not losing energy is a massive start. We've also got a... We're not getting that moat. Go get that moat. Minpin Kitty, you get to name the leader. What do you want to be called? That is the big question for you. What would you like your fishy leader? Well, actually, probably won't be that fishy, because I suspect we'll get the raiders again. Just need to get 2,000, which we'll get there. Well, actually, I'll give you the choice. You can be a raider, who are better generals, or you can be a full squid person if you want to be a squid person instead. It is your choice. Squid or weird space llama. Then a raider you shall be. You will be that raider. And you will be death among eddies. I might get a bring in as well. Well, all those people out there called Eddie are now worried. Right, so sparks of sand. The violent gang war has spread into space. Oh, now can't get past. Right, well, your first job is to go deal with the violent gang war above Sashirim. And they can go back to there.
The station is under attack.
Right. So sparks of sand is converting all of those. What's it designated at the moment? Let's get that designated instead as a generator. That's interesting. Why can't that be replaced? The galactic market has been founded. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Right, let's deal with V Kasan first. Oh no, hang on. Kaskan is one of the ones that's got... Right, let's get rid of our Girouds. Let's stabilize sparks of sand first. If you're not a technician, you are on the market. Dabulans we definitely want gone. Rack we definitely want gone. And the Hisuka Claros, I mean, maybe we keep them around as slaves for now, because they are quite useful. Now we are about to make a lot of money in a very short space of time. Now you can go back to building over there. It's somewhat annoying that we don't have any planets worth terraforming. But we can stash it all in alloys.
Intellectual booty.
Intellectual booty.
We grow ever stronger.
Right, we definitely want energy nexus. Right, now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. The rebellion on the Shore Resilient has been quashed. Calm is restored as dissidents gradually return to their fold and our local authorities reassert their control. Excellent, Smithers. Right. Things need doing. Build a starbase post there. Build one there. Let's fill in our gaps. Are we cooking squid? Well, more that we are the squid, so there's not a lot of cooking and going on. What we do need to do is have a look at what our fleets actually look like. And we're still only running destroyer fleets at the moment, so let's... We do have cruiser designs. Ooh, salmon for dinner, nice. We're about to have a hell of a lot of alloys. So let's go on a mass upgrade program. Everything that can be upgraded is. This gets upgraded and we'll probably put some trade protection on it. That's all good. How are we looking on society management? So we have a complete supremacy. We really need to unlock some more naval capacity. We are very short on naval capacity. Right, give me that many alloys. Build yourself another district. Now we're cooking, now we're cooking. VRM we're going to decolonize completely. We might terraform it. We are going to completely decolonize it. So we've got robots, more Giroud on it. Are we flogging the Giroud on here? We're not. Yeet yourselves into slavery, my friends. Let's take this opportunity to get ourselves some useful resources. It's a nice opportunity to do it. We're not always going to be quite so ruthless as slavers as this. Right, how are these planets looking? So Vioram is down to... Still got 24 pops, so we've still got a lot of Giroud to sell off of this. Are there any other planets we've not noticed? Oh god, we've got such shitty planets. Can't think of a run I've had where we've had such tiny shitty planets. Right, we're going to take that because embassies watch our unity generation jump up. Does make a difference. We'll probably go for something different because I'm not convinced we need to push down the rest of that. We'll probably go mercantile pretty fast.
We grow ever stronger.
Our economy is recovering. Mostly due to being the galaxy's biggest fucking slavers. But our economy is recovering.
Intellectual booty.
And we've just discovered psionic theory as well. I mean, gene modification is kind of really nice, but I'm actually going to take starbase capacity right now. And those are flagged up. Advanced purification plants would be nice. Give us railguns though.
There is new information in the situation log.
I think they've definitely delayed how quickly you get precursor events. Right, you should go explore that. And you need to assist research. So for that we need you to get a leader. And let's see if you're better. You are. Assist research. How is the Great British slave sale going? Getting there. Well, 3 pops died, but, you know, it gets the population down. Right, Drums of War needs upgrades. And it's a Forge World, so give us 2 more of them. Burrs Prime is going to be a food planet. Do we want to put something else on it as well? Or do we make it a factory world? It would be a very good factory world. Maybe we should make it a factory world. Put some hollow theatres. Yeah, let's make it a factory world. This needs a name. It shouldn't be called Burrs Prime. It's a factory world, chat, so what are we calling it? Needs a nice something of something name, because it is one of our ocean worlds. Have a think on what we're renaming that. It's going to be a factory world. That screen, what, the slavery sale screen? Yeah, I'm constantly amazed they've never fixed this. Like, this bug has been in there for, like, forever. And they've never fixed it. Right, robots we're keeping. The Suka we want to get rid of. Rack need to be sold. And they're all on the market. There's been no harm in spending a bit on some consumer goods while we wait for the price. Belts of industry almost works. So we want something that's kind of about movement or sort of sounds, really. Hence why we've got like Fall of Salt and Winds of Bounty, Drums of War, Sparks of Sand. Let's take combat rolls. That does mean we can upgrade that, and should. And we should do the same on... What's the one we're keeping? Sparks of Sand. And this has a massive crime problem, which we do need to deal with. That'll be helped when we get those jobs. Problem is we haven't got any specialists at the moment, which is really screwing us. So we can do anti-crime campaign. It's not going to help hugely at the moment. Grind of Gears works well. Let's go Grind of Gears. You need to upgrade. You are upgraded. Because what we're going to want is we're going to want a cruiser with a hangar core, artillery bow, and broadside stern. A mining drone laser, or not. A blue laser. Election is underway. One of them. One of them. We have some pet amoebas. Oh, that's right. We've got crystal-lined infusing, shielding, haven't we? And Mashart has been chosen as our new ruler.
Ships ready for action.
It's a carrier. Monarch of Fire is a great name. We can go with that. We need to spend some money again. Do we know the curators? Have we met the curators? I don't think we have. We have not. Alright, guess we're just hiring a leader then. Money. Spend some money. That's way overpriced. I can just about bring myself to spend that much. Let's get some more consumer goods. It's never going to be bad having consumer goods. Now what we're going to want in here
We grow
is
ever
5 of them.
stronger.
But that's going to push us over our naval capacity. We can reinforce one fleet. Once we get more star bases, we can upgrade them, and we might want to just consider grabbing star fortresses. How many star fortresses? Need to spend some more money again. Alloy prices are still wrecked, but have we met the gambling people? Which one's the gambling people? Is it Zuracorp? No. So we could have spent a lot of money on loot boxes.
The fleet has been refitted.
Spend some more money. Give me more moats. We are actually spending them faster than we're using them, I think. No, not quite.
The fleet has been refitted. They wish to speak with us.
Yes! Omni Knowledge Seekers, we are your buddies.
Technology secured.
We will defensive pact you. We like hyper intelligent space ecological adaptation. Nice, that's what we need. That means we can terraform planets we're already on. Which means we can convert sparks of sand into an ocean world. Which is going to help enormously. Right, Windsor Bounty is a factory world and it doesn't have Civi Industries, so let's do that. What we really need is a science planet, so maybe we turn one of these shitty size 14s into a science planet. And we'll move the racket onto it. I think that's what we'll probably do. Right, who's left to sell? Now, I don't actually want that many more robots. So there's one way of dealing with your criminal problem, by the way, is just selling them. We did start making a science planet. Oh no, we talked about making a science planet. I don't think we did. Because I think it was Fall of... the Shore Resilient was our planet that was going to rebel. Which is looking healthier these days. We can have 2 more star bases, so let's get an anchorage above Sparks of Sand. And we'll stick one here as well, because we can collect trade with it. Because we're getting a lot of trade from there. Or we could get a decent governor, actually. That's not a bad idea. So he boosts learning and resilient stuff. He's a drug abuser. We could replace him with someone who does trade value. Okay, we want him on Okeanos. Sorry, science dude. Come on and get your slaves here. We got plenty of slaves. Get your slaves. Slaves for sale. Get them while they're hot, they're lovely. Unemployed workers, so get some more mining districts. Probably do want to upgrade that given the continued stability problems. The moment we can adapt species, we'll convert that planet into an ocean one as well. That's why, it's that fucking syndicate.
Dangerous situations amended.
We need to deal with that syndicate. How strong is that syndicate? And where are they? I'm not having a manifest you running around doing shit in my territory. They are equivalent force strength, and they are here. Okay, once we can get to the Omni, we can go and smack those fools around. And we can deal with them. Get them off our planets. What we really need is an anti-crime governor, but we're not that lucky. And I'm not burning Unity on it. Oh shit, we need some more slaves. We're almost at our cash limit. Alloy prices are still obscene, but we'll do it anyway.
We grow ever stronger.
I mean, we have, to all intents and purposes, we are in the process of selling an entire species into slavery. Right, you are going to be an anchorage to begin with. You are definitely in anchorage.
Research complete.
It's combat rolls, which is nice. I'd quite like disruptors. Drums of War needs jobs. Oh, so those frickin' Hasuka Claris, we can sell them then. So we don't need them. Right, I think we're not going to finish this off yet. We'll come back to it. I think we're going to go straight to Mercantile, maybe. We need to buy some more resources. Some mollusk people on the market. Look at that. We're losing exotic gases, but only on a fraction, and we're now technically just about back in profit on everything. Got a lot of work to do with the economy, but we are just about getting there. You died. Where were you? Yeah, you'd finished, so we don't need you inside of ship yet. Okay, we've got a starbase there. What are you up to? Don't think we've got things yet, have we? No, we can't build pathway things, which would be useful.
We grow ever stronger.
We've just maxed out cash.
We grow ever stronger.
I think we're going to upgrade that to try and deal with the crime problem. Nice. So they lost their branch office on Drums of War. That's going to help. That needs hollow theatres. Just all of you get on the market. We have done one hell of a cull. It has to be said. I think your surplus is robots, isn't it? Yeah, resettle one of your unemployed robots to Sparks of Sand, because they can replace one of the Jiru we're selling. Well, we're looking a hell of a lot healthier than we were. And I think we're at the point where we can fleet up the other one. Still be under our naval capacity, which is good. Massively overpriced, but... Celtic Federacy. So Science Planet is a priority. How are we looking on... So we're down to 8 pops. Right, we can actually fully evacuate that planet now. So we just need to move our robots to somewhere. And then our Storm Riders to somewhere. Sparks of Sand can take some of the robots. Take all the robots. Okeanos. Winds of Bounty. Scratch one planet. Terraform that bad boy into an ocean world. Now they'll pop down into that, so that's fine. Just take a bit of time. Ooh, shield capacitors, please. You are now going full anchorage. Ridigus is a trade station and actually needs some trade protection. So we'll do that, and you can have... yeah, you have some hydroponics as well. What we actually could do is, with this planet, once it's terraformed, is see if we can boost it by some nearby ice planets, because we went with the hydro focus. You have an Istran ruler, Pop. Let's find your residence. So we've only got the few remaining Giroid and Hasukar to ditch. Luckily we have a spare governor. Mining drone fleet hanging around there. We have not gone to war with the Storm Riders yet, but we actually could do, because I don't think they've got any decent alliances now.
We grow ever stronger.
So we could boot them out. Right, what do we need to do to completely depopulate that planet as well? We're now down to robots and Storm Riders there. Need to buy some more stuff. Because the nice thing about killing it off completely is it's going to get rid of all the frickin' crime lord holdings on this planet. So that's V or RAM. Depends on whether we want to keep the robot manufacturing plant, and I'm not convinced we do. We can always build one later on. We've got enough robot pops running around now. And let's be honest, we don't have the greatest history with robots. Fall of Salt can take some workers. Grind of Gears can take some workers. That leaves us 3 Storm Rider pops to move somewhere else. Grind of Gears can actually now upgrade as well. Okeanos can take a worker. What's left on VRAM? Specialist and 3 rulers. So the 3 rulers will downgrade. So let's drop 1 on Fall of Salt, 1 on Okeanos. I don't really want to put one on the desert planet. So one has to go on Winds of Bounty. We might as well, we've got the cash for it, so let's terraform that as well, just in case it turns out to be useful. Robots are fine unless we give them souls or tell them they have souls. I'm still bitter about that. We were really nice to the robots, and they still rebelled against us. We could get another science lab down here. We can have the specialists for it. That's a ruler that needs to downgrade. One of them. Now, we are kind of short of a dedicated ag world now. But they are terrible planets. One might say we are in need of some Lebensraum. And the Tzin do not have any friends. Tiny ocean world. Desert planet. Size 19. So we need to get to there. Which might not be a bad idea, because that's our single connection in with the Carnet, and we could then build a massive, massive starbase there, and that's a size 19 as well. Do we take out the Tzin? When's our truce up with the Giroux? Our truce is in fact up with the Giroux. And they released the Nexi experiment as well. That's a size 15 ocean world. It's got a crime problem. We can deal with that. And that would technically give us our potential link with the Omni. Maybe it's time to just mop this little corner of the galaxy up. I think that's your choice, chat. Are we going after the Tzin and giving ourselves the ability to build a solid defensive border in case the Khan pops there? Or do we go after the Giroud first? Or do we do a full purge war? We'll start our first war of purge against the fake Storm Riders. I don't think we can actually destroy a lot of this border gore because we are allied with them, and actually most of them are their vassals now. They managed to re-vassalize a lot of them. So for now we're stuck with the border gore. I mean, we could just do that and leave the Tzin that planet. I mean, the Omni seem to be holding their own after a hard start. It would just be nice to go deal with the fucking Hasbuzan syndicate. But it would also give us sight on this, and there might be interesting things over there. Oh, hang on, you can upgrade first. Upgrade and upgrade. We've got a science ship in the area already. Where's our invasion force? We're going to need you down here. Oh, and we can terraform you, can't we, when we finish? So 16 months, we get ecological adaptation. Should be perfect. Sparks of Sand has got a robot thing, so we've reduced our number of robots we're creating, which is good. Oh, fucking crime though, man. It's the holdings, look, plus 170, Jesus.
The fleet has been refitted. Ships ready for action.
I think the only way we're dealing with that crime problem is what do you call it, extraflation war or whatever it's called. Oh, we lost a scientist. Right, landing troops are near enough. So, Tzin it is, chat.
We're going to war.
Brings death among Eddies and Rockhopper are going into battle.
Hostile station engaged. We grow ever stronger.
We grow ever stronger. Right, armies, 2 armies, no armies.
Technology secured.
That's star fortresses. Let's get some gas mines. We're going to get unyielding. That's what we should have gone for on tech. Society, we should have gone for unyielding, but we didn't. It's worth it just for the upgrade reduction costs. Right, Stings of Flagella, do your thing. Land armies.
Our landing party has reached enemy shores. We grow
Armed armies.
ever stronger.
Whoever that is, we will absolutely take an embassy with you.
Intellectual booty. Victory! Drink up, my loyal crew.
Ecological adaptation. We're going to take minus crime stuff. Like, I really want fleet command limit, but fuck me, give me some crime reduction. Evening, Zedent. Right. Next on the list, let's head over there. And let's start terraforming that. So I think that'll be the sum total of all their armies. So we'll jump in there first.
Fleet engaged. Give them a broadside.
So there's nothing interesting around there. Oh, fuck off. Who? It's fucking Shore Resilient again. Do they just hate it when we're at war? Is that what it is? Are they a bunch of fucking pacifists? Because if they're against war, they're about to find themselves massively enslaved and dispatched off again. Right, let's deal with that one quickly. So there's not a lot interesting around there then. Because they got really annoyed last time. I'm going to take another one. I know I shouldn't do this. We're jumping around a bit, but we need that.
Our starbase is lost.
Right, how many people? 2. You can deal with that. Go land your armies. Jump back there and deal with them again.
Our landing party has crushed the enemy.
Give over, I had a claim on that one. Oh, did I miss a planet? That's fucking annoying. Right, they're getting warred on again shortly. Good evening back, Propagate. It's fine for now, because we'll have free passage through. Right, let's convert this Doesn't really matter that it doesn't hook into our trade network at the moment, as it's just designed to be a bastion station, so let's not knock it down needlessly. Convert that to guns. Hangar. Hangar. Upgrade. Let's get you out of there. That they've got to be pacifists of some kind. Now, are they all in some kind of pacifist faction? Right, more importantly, we have a lot more slaves to sell again. Right, are we keeping the planet that's here? Size 19 desert world. It's got some moat farms down. It'd be a good alloy world. And if we catch it now, we can get crime down as well. I reckon we keep this one. And we terraform it to ocean. We should put on the edict that reduces terraforming time. Got some snakeoids. Look at the little snakeoids. How are you not on the market? Tzin. I mean, they are strong, but we're going to do the bird people for that. We need to ecologically alter the bird people. So we're about to sell a lot of Tzin into slavery. So all of them? Yep. Snakeoids? Yeah, we really need an ag planet. Kind of feel bad about selling the snakeoids into slavery. They're like an uplifted species and they're natural intellectuals. I think we maybe keep the snakeoids around, you know. We could give them a desert world. What if we let them have Bidrisim? Would they you uplifted? I mean, don't think so, but we could give them this desert world. Planet Hiss, and we turn it into a science world. Let's not sell everyone in the galaxy into slavery. We will let the snakeoids... Yeah, for science. Right, snakeoids can have residence. They will get academic privilege. They are exempt from military service. There are like privileged silent science elite. And they have migration controls enabled. And that means Bidrisim here is becoming like the frickin' science capital of our empire. We're going to give it some precinct houses to try and get that crime down. It's going to get its own little sector actually. That border split does us quite nicely because it means we can... We haven't got enough unity yet, but when we get enough unity we can recruit another governor into that and give it... Actually, we'll give them now. Right, Drums of War needs a governor. Remember that Drums of War needs a governor. They can go back to there and repair and we'll refit them. When you put on migration controls, does that mean you have to manually move them to the planet you want them on? Yes, it means that they can't voluntarily shift between planets. So we want to move this snakeoid guy, these snakeoid artisans, over to Bidrisim. Right, chat, we need a name for that, by the way. You need to give me names for what that place is going to be. What is Bidrisim's actual name going to be? This is our snaky science world. So give me some snake science world names. It's going to be, let's be honest, it's going to be hiss of something. But what is it hiss of? So the Tizins on there are up for sale, aren't they? So that's fine. Hiss of Entropy is nice.
Intellectual booty.
Hiss of Prophecy. Like that. Hiss of Progress. Love it. The Hiss of Progress. We could turn it into a bit of a mini ag world as well. Because it needs something there for the workers, so let's make it an ag world. Still waiting for that ruler to drop. Okeanos is now open for another research lab. Probably actually a commercial district. Oh no, embassy complex. We need an embassy complex. Right, Gal Makosa is that planet there. That's terraforming to ocean, so that's fine. What it needs is probably less commercial zones and more precinct houses, and that can be... We really need a mining world now. We are very short on minerals. That wouldn't make a good mining world. Grind of Gears might be better placed as a mining world. I think that's the more urgent need. Are there any slaves left on Sparks of Sand? I thought we'd sold them all. It's just Giroid, we're selling them. There you go. Fucking crime problem, man. If we could deal with the crime problem on this planet, we'd be laughing. I mean, this is meant to be our mining world, but the problem is it keeps falling into dislike every single time we do a thing. I mean, we should probably move the racket off of there anyway to our science world. So, purely anecdotally, both times it's got like this. 2 merchants of pneumopops arrive on Okeanos. We're going to get butterfly people. Give me butterfly people. Where are the butterfly people at? You promised me butterfly people. Game, you lied. You promised me butterfly people. I paid you money for butterfly people. We could have made murder butterflies. Game lied to us. Where did our butterfly people go? God damn it, game. Game, you promised me butterfly people. And then you stole money from me. Arseholes. Chat, I was promised butterfly people.
Research complete.
Right, listing post is nice.
Research complete.
That. Cruiser hull points. Where are my butterfly people? Stupid game. See, we really need to template these fuckers so they're better. And then we can move them as well. We need to take genealogical adaptation the moment we get the option for it. But is it in any way worth us keeping this planet? I mean, we could turn it into a tiny little farming planet, but it seems a bit pointless. I think we just want everyone off of this planet. We can move the snakeoids to Hiss. So that's the snakeoids gone. They get sold into slavery and then we can shift the Storm Riders. No, everyone's got governors. Everyone's got governors. Oh, fuck off with you. I am legit tempted to just deal with that fucking planet. Oh, we're maxed on money. Got some Rack and Tazin to finish selling on there.
The yellow bellies are confederating.
Naval capacity would be nice. Adaptive bureaucracy would be really nice. Let's get that because it's a cheap pick. Go research projects. And then go research projects there. We're maxed out on cash again. Just give me a ton of them. Actually works in our favour, authoritarian attraction. Have you ever launched a giant whale breeding program decision? Not that I remember. Yes, tea, drink tea. I'm not actually drinking tea tonight. I am on the Dr. Pepper. But if I wasn't on the Dr. Pepper, I'd be drinking Morning Kick. So do indulge. And help the stream. Look, I'm going to be honest. If this planet frickin' rebels, we're burning it to the ground. Not that fussed about experimental subspace navigation. I'd rather have barriers. We are burning that whole fucking planet to the ground.
The fleet has been refitted. We grow ever stronger.
Right, how are we looking now on our planets that we're trying to sort out? So Ra Tagas is down to the Rack 5 rack and the Storm Riders. Have we put those rack on the market? We have not. Yeet yourselves onto the market, boys. Did I actually sell them? Did not. Look, I'm not going to lie, we are the biggest slavers in the galaxy. We feel bad about it, though. Like, we write, like, poems about it. About how slavery is bad. They're all listed. Every single one of those fucking Azurku is getting sold into slavery if they rebel. I'm not even joking. Yeah, I mean, we're selling them so that other people can free them. That's exactly why we're doing it. What do we buy? God, I love selling species into slavery. It's so profitable. It's much more profitable than it used to be. Because they really up the prices on it. You have lost a scientist, so you can't do what we asked you to do. Go research projects. There needs to be a little warming pops up. When you've got a scientist doing a thing who's no longer doing a thing because he isn't alive anymore. We should probably work out if there's a thing in play where people are thinking of banning slavery. And make sure that we're not backing it. Because I think there is one. Ban organic straight chain. Oppose that shit. Right. Here we go. The populace on the shore resilient are rebelling. They have cast off our rule and now style themselves the United Racket Hegemony. It's those fucking rackets that did it. We can only hope this instability does not spread any further. This is an act of motherfucking war.
Has been declared against us.
Those little fuckers. Terraforming project on Vikasan. Ooh, we could get more mining. We're going to get some more mining districts out of that. Right. Populations. So they took all of the frickin' what's it people out of our empire. What are they called? Right, everyone in that sector is getting sold into slavery. We don't need the racket anymore. We've got our natural scientists. Come here, you little shits. Meanwhile, That's down to Storm Riders, so we can ditch them off of there. Where are we sending them? Oh, you know what we could do? That's an ocean world now. Oh, which we can't colonize because we don't have a single... they took our frickin' star yards. That's interesting. Look, it now allegedly lists everything as a shipyard, even though nothing is a shipyard. Right, Gur Station is relatively near. You can be a temporary shipyard. We feel really bad about slavery. It rattles round on our brains, so we sell them all off for a profit and then we'll sell them back in chains. Damn fucking straight.
Enemy ships have been spotted. Loot's
Yeah, good luck with that, lads. Because I am tearing through your systems like fucking butter.
Project done. Not so special now, was it? Technology secure.
I wish we had the penal planet tech, because I would 100% take that planet over and turn it into a fucking penal planet. Ooh, ship upgrade cost, yes please.
We grow ever stronger. Our landing party has reached enemy shores.
Right. No, you've got to love that sound. Oh, we can't change them into livestock. Right, are we letting the racket off, or are we selling them into slavery too? I feel like the lessons need to be taught here. Species need to learn. We do not fuck around. Oh man, this is screwed with my stations now. Which is annoying. Right, so that means this planet now has got a bunch of storm riders on it. It isn't arid, but actually what we can do now is terraform it. So let's get that into an ocean world. Are we going to need to demolish that? We are, because it's no longer on the trade network. They really need to fix that, unless I've missed something. Anytime you take something over, it never bothers reconnecting to the trade network. Unless I'm missing something. Unless someone in chat can tell me something I'm doing wrong. It never ever actually reconnects into the trade network. All you can do is completely downgrade it and then upgrade it again. Yeah, exactly. We freed them and then they pulled that shit, so I'm sorry, but no. Can be done manually. How do I manually do it? How do I manually add that back into the trade network? How do you manually set a trade route? I've never manually set a trade route. Right click on the goal node. Oh, okay. So if I do that. Well, that's nice. Learn something new every day. Thank you very much, chat. So left click that and goal it into Misopa. Chat, you have changed my life. You have absolutely changed my life. Because I legitimately didn't know that. But it's not that they're bad at tutorials, there's literally no tutorial for that. Right, they're going to need some precinct houses. And then you can get me some... you've got a mineral thing. Get some alloys. Right, we should now have temporary... Yeah, so let's get a colony ship built there with Storm Riders. Because we can shift the remaining population from Yanders up to there. Because that's just Storm Riders on there. So we can jump start that colony basically. Snakeoids and Storm Riders, that's fine. They're doing okay. You can have an anti-crime initiative. Let's see if we can get rid of the crime. How's this planet looking? We are keeping this, and this should be being terraformed into a ocean world. There's a lot of snakeoids on it, which we probably want to move off. Let's get the snakeoids onto Hiss of Progress. He will be unemployed for a bit, but that's fine. So Hiss of Progress. What you don't have is Hollow Theatres. How about District? Yeah, you're not joking. Paradox definitely being bad at tutorials in that regard. Right, Gull Makosa here we are keeping. And it's probably going to be minerals. Going to be a factory planet. So we need a name for it. So we need... It's going to be an ocean world. It's being terraformed. So we need a good oceany name for that planet. kind of need to start spending some minerals. We've got more naval capacity. Let's knock out our Mammoth Commandment. Let's get all of those reinforced. That'll take up some stuff for a while. Why is that suddenly sectorless? That's like literally our home system. Game, please. We're maxed out on money. What do we want? Some consumer goods. You can never have too many consumer goods.
Technology secured.
Give us research complexes. Hatch of Oceans, Estuary of Oceans. Kind of want like a sound or an action as the first one. I find that kind of works best. Also, we need to rename this planet. This needs a name that is a warning to all future rebels. Rattle of Chains. Ominous. Buy stuff. Here's some progress is getting more science jobs, so that's fine. It's terraforming of Gull Makosa, which is that one. Generator districts or mining districts? Not really going to use either, but mining more maybe. If we were going to use anything, it'd be the mining districts. Right, that's now an ocean world, so it's happy again. Doesn't have a lot of population on it. How's our colony ship up here? This is Song of Kelp. Clanker production works nicely. And this is actually just an industry world. And it needs to be Clang of production. No, I like Clang. Clang of production. Works for me. I'm annoyed with all of these sectors fucking up slightly because of that rebellion. We are like the donut nation as well, because we have that gap in the middle. Ooh, look, I think they've eaten a bit into the next experiment. Looks to me like they have, anyway. Okay, so we have stabilized. What did you miss? You missed a disgraceful rebellion on one of our planets, which we have mercilessly beat down. And now enslaved everyone on that planet. Let that be a lesson to them. Get on the market. Oh, bird people. We'll buy them. We like bird people. Anyone else left? And they can go to Okeanos. So this world we plan on depopulating. I mean, to be honest, we could just move them all to there once it's been terraformed. We just need it to finish terraforming.
Establishing a new colonial outpost.
And we're looking at jobs. They need another specialist job.
Intellectual booty.
Right, that means... That's actually handy. That means we can now upgrade our research complexes. Not that bothered on subs... we're going to get that one, the Research Institute, because that will allow us to boost our research output even more. But the good news is, actually, that means on Okeanos, we can now upgrade every one of them. And we can do the same on... can we move that back up to the top? We can't, can we? It's really fucking annoying. What's the other planet? Hiss of Progress. We're definitely going to need to deal with the crime lords. We need to go after these fools again. Max money. And we're going to start absolutely nailing the rare crystals now, because... or is it gases? What is the one that these use? Is it gases or crystals? Let's just buy some of both. Well, I'll be interested with Song of Kelp is whether it inherits the existing holdings that were on there or not. Hopefully not, but it probably does. So do we wipe these out? Like, we could just completely wipe out the Tzin.
Intellectual booty.
Mega Forges would be good. Let's go that one. Desperately want genetic engineering.
Technology secured.
Habitability +5 is actually good for us. Playing as a Zeno and not restoring the Empire of Mankind. Yeah. Right, you can upgrade. You can upgrade. We don't seem to be finding battleships anytime soon, so I am tempted. We really need some command limit boosts. And I'd like to link us up with the Omniseekers. If we could link up with the Omni-Knowledge Seekers, we could go and smack the Hasbuzans around. Kick them out of our systems. Yeah, I reckon we just wipe them out. I mean, they're slaving despots. Who wants to hang around with slaving despots? We're very anti-slaving despots. Definitely don't like slaving despots. Still no precursor events. Yeah, I know, we've had one, and we bought one artifact. Whatever they've done to precursor events, they've utterly broken it. I think we need to wipe them out before they get guaranteed by someone, if nothing else.
A new port to call home.
Fleet calm arm limit, praise be to God. Right, we need to... And we only need a claim there and a claim there. So 67, so it's cheaper than building something there. Yeah, it's cheaper just to get claims on all of it. Yeah, we're not so much of a slaving despot, more of a slaving merchant. Hey boys, remember us?
We're going to war.
Yeah, but we're not selling them into slavery because they're already slaves when we take them over. I mean, granted they may have been free on their own planet, but the first time they appear in our empire, they're already slaves. You know, we can't help it if they already have slave status when they join our empire. And as others have said, when you think about it, what we're really doing is setting lots of slaves free. Right, how many armies you got on there? Righto, that planet's getting bombarded. Actually, what's the strength on it? 241, we're 371.
Research complete.
Should be able to take it. Let's do a tiny bit of planetary bombardment. Give me ion disruptors. Just a smidge of, a soupçon of planetary bombardment. A smidge of planetary bombardment. Right, 1 second, I need to run and put the oven on, because my dinner is apparently imminent. Which is fantastic news. Give me 2 seconds. The oven is on, chat. The oven is on. And the wife is inbound. It's not genocide, because we're not killing them. Apart from the ones on this planet that we're bombarding, we are killing them. But they shouldn't have resisted. Right. Right, Song of Kelp is officially colonized. It did not inherit the crime stuff. Did inherit the other buildings. Right. Demolish. 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 Give me another district. Give me some more ag. Because this is going to be our ag planet, I think. And then once that's built some stuff, we're going to transfer some people onto it. How's it going down here? Once we kill that army, we'll invade. Rattle of Chains. Definitely have some more mining districts. Grand Moff Garius. Yeah, probably. Right, that's almost got rid of one, so we'll invade after that. Yeah, right, we can take that planet down. Stings of Flagella, do your thing. More fleet command limit. Yes, please. Edicts Fund. It's a nice quick one, and we're still pushing for gene bits. What it actually needs to be is colony status. It's because it's inherited what it was before. I'm gonna actually, well, we should just set it to an agri-world now. There we go.
Loots from enemy wrecks seized. We have taken their planet. Seize their credits.
Tell our warriors there was no shame in our defeat. I cannot face them. It's cool, dude. Don't worry.
Done. Not so special now.
Don't worry. We're going to get you out of this situation by selling you into slavery. It's cool, bro. You'll be fine. This planet. Yeah, not really much we can do with it, is there? It's going to be an energy world, I suppose. Unless we go ag with it again. Maybe we need Song of Kelp. No, we went ag with it. I mean, we know what this is called as a planet. You are becoming an ocean world. You are getting replaced with Halo Theatres. You are getting replaced with precinct houses. We could turn it into a commerce planet. We could do with another one. You get replaced with an energy grid. You get replaced with luxury residences. And one of you gets replaced with a generator district. Alright, that should be enough for now. And if you would care to yeet yourselves into slavery... 61, actually. Oof. Let's not sell them all into slavery yet. How many worker jobs have we got available on Hiss of Progress? Not many. Okay, so let's not do that. That's our only official desert world. Yeah, sorry lads, you're going into slavery. Right, anyone who's unemployed is going straight into slavery. Let's start with you lot. If you can't work, get off the planet. Did I see that we had... You can get on off the planet as well. Right, stations. We are technically under our station cap now. That's going to be a trade world, isn't it? So let's actually make it a trade planet. And this one can be trade protection. And this one will be an anchorage. And, because you've shown me how to do it, chat, back into the trade network. Look at that. I learned something today, chat, and I learned it from you. What lovely people you are. Right, how is Song of Kelp doing? Rope trick. So what I just did was those planets, because they were part of our recently conquered territory, they weren't part of our kind of space trade network. So what we've done is we've just moved it to be part of our space trade network. I've told those space stations they should send any trade value they have back to our capital, which I didn't realise you could do.
Flotsam salvaged.
So that's quite nice. Strike craft. Take minerals first. We're probably not far off Khan time, so or minimal Khan time, so we might want to start working on the basis that one might show up. So what we really need is defense platform, hangar, hangar, and we're going to move it to them now. Shield boosts, crystal. Yeah, we're going to have to go to war with that.
They wish to speak with us.
Let's get you 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, see, I didn't even know you could do that. So I'm very happy now. That is not going to be that. That is going to be a generator world. Whereas, where's Hiss? Because we need to make sure Hiss is down as... Where are you, Hiss?
Intellectual booty.
Right, you need a research institute, and you really need to be designated as a science planet. Tech world.
Booty.
Everything's happening. We need science research. Let's go for UV lasers. Get some crystal exploitation going on. Give me another 500 of them, and another 500 of them. Right, you lot need yeeting out of here now. Can we... Right, Song of Kelp has finished its build queue. Get some hollow theatres down. Get another district going. And let's get everyone over from Ratagras, because it's a crappy little planet. Job done.
They wish to speak with us.
They're a trade league. Does that means that they will, or they should build things on our planets, shouldn't they? They should build merchant centres when we can get rid of the crime lord ones. Yeah, there we go. Look, new branch offices, which is what we want, because if they get branch offices down, it stops the frickin' Hasbuzans getting them down.
Ever stronger.
So we definitely want to kick the Hasbuzans out.
Technology secured.
Because that is good for our syndicates. Oh yeah, criminal syndicates are a fucking nightmare. Oh, can we get some Fs in chat for Stings of Flagella, please? He lived his life like an octopus in the wind. Okeanos needs a research boosty thing as well. Look, we don't believe in slavery. We do believe it is quite profitable.
Research complete.
I should probably get them. We're losing 7 exotic gases a month. Right, Norgon, where's Norgon? Yeah, can you go and deal with them, please? Alright, and you need to get back to our fleet headquarters. Right, we now have the command limit to add a ship design to this, which given that we seem to just not be finding... what would you want? Ion disruptors? Yeah, give me an ion disruptor. Our power is the issue. We can reactor boost our way around that for now. Which we don't want to be doing in the long term, but that'll do for now. In fact, we might be able to get away without doing that now. Oh, not quite. I will leave that slot empty for now. And let's slam some Torch of the Abysses in as a temporary measure into these fleets. What we really want to be doing is building some frickin' relays, and we can't. But we had an odd thing with not getting common text. Has to be said.
Research complete.
Like, text you would reasonably expect us to get, we have not got. Give me citadels, because I am starting to get worried about the Khan.
Secured.
Like, we're on galactic bureaucracy level and we still haven't discovered some base stuff. Oh, we can start doing that. We should absolutely do that. Do we have any slaves left to sell? We do. Robots. Still got loaders in. Onto the market, lads. So another 20 on the market. Constructor. Go get that for me. Let's go on a crash station upgrade program.
Has been refitted.
Right, give me the useful stuff.
Project done. Not so special now, was it?
After initial trials with the adult specimen, our zoologists have set up a Namar breeding program on Windsor Bounty in the hopes of introducing more giant Namars to our ocean. The breeders warn this cannot continue indefinitely and the planet can only support 3, perhaps 4 more. In estimated time, well, 10 years to breed them. Why sell onto the slave market instead of going tour with them? Because they're filthy aliens and we don't want them on our planets. We don't want to be managing all the crappy different species. So I'd much rather just ditch him.
We grow ever stronger.
Like, it makes the game simpler to manage for me, if that makes sense. Yeah, Fishy Space Empire of Japan is probably not a bad analogy. Right, it's got 2 ruler class on that, that's fine. You should probably get... Have we got farm thingies yet? I don't think we've got the farm output boosters. We have a really weird fucking selection of stuff that we don't have. Yeah, I can get over it, guys. You've almost become an ocean planet. Deal with it.
Research complete.
It's a size 24, so that wouldn't stop the Khan. At least we have a couple of almost decent sized fleets. Oh yeah, we could start a mercenary enclave. Let's do that. But let's not do it with a good fleet. Let's build ourselves another fleet of destroyers.
We grow ever stronger. Ships ready for action.
Don't be causing me fucking trouble.
We grow ever stronger.
Did you not see what happened to the last planet that caused us trouble? This should get better the moment that terraforms. So that jumps up to 30 already, which pushes it back into positive. It's mostly because we've got a large Tzin population still. Once they've been sold off, we won't have that. There we go. Our science is ticking along reasonably nicely now as well. We've got a nice little empire going on here. Good money generation finally. So if we pick this one up again, I think the key thing is we need to just smack Giroid around a bit. And that will sort out our northern border.
We grow ever stronger.
And we need to give these guys a swift kicking.
Research complete.
Can I actually give you another couple of shipyards? Oh, you can have an ice mining station. Bureau of Espionage, I reckon. Hey, look, it's our old friend, the Azurku. How do we still have fucking Giroids? And you lot? On the goddamn market.
Research complete.
Go simulated engineering. A bit more code breaking. Yeah, yeet yourself Dune Market. Yeah, alloy production is becoming a problem for us. And we're buying them in such quantities at the moment, it's not a huge problem. Get upgraded, get upgraded. You are built. You get a general. And where are you? Why are you up there?
Has been refitted.
Get down there. Absolute pleb.
The fleet has been refitted.
I want my mercenary people starting there.
Technology secured.
Civic points. Right, what do we want? I'm not so worried about that. Maybe we go diplomatic corps. Population consumer goods upkeep is probably good for us. That's going to knock 16 off of our pop goods usage. We are probably going telepathic. Don't want stuff that consumes. Let's go environmentalist. Fleet commander.
We grow ever stronger.
I don't think any of these will be able to upgrade. Let's just double check.
Research complete.
Give me research station output. The other thing I'm trying to do is make sure, because the problem we've got at the moment is there is a lot on there. That's why we get the rebelliousness. Or one of the reasons why we get the rebelliousness. Planet's stable again now, which is good.
Ledger of situations amended.
See, look, people are building gateways and we haven't even discovered the tech to build hyper relays. It's insane. Don't need no hyper relays, we can ride the storm. I'd fucking like some hyper relays.
The fleet has been refitted.
We don't have any hyper relays, that's the problem.
Booty.
We haven't discovered the tech for it.
Project done. Not so special now, was it?
Which we really should have had by now. That's the point, we're not far off being able to smack some
Ships ready for action.
Right, you sir. Mercenary Enclave. We will help you build a bigger fleet. We'll share our tech with you. Yeah, it's rare tech. It needs some kind of generation point event. This is the first time I've not had it at all until this late in the game. Well, this just feels really late to be discovering it.
Research complete. Technology secured.
But like I say, there's a bunch of ones we should have had that we haven't had. Interesting mechanic, by the way. Are your new discovery options basically random plus going down a tech tree? Yeah, they're kind of a... There's a tech tree of kind of options, and then from within that you get a random selection of what's available. Unless you've discovered little bits of it through events or stuff like that, in which case it becomes a permanent option. So the things like this are a permanent option because I've discovered a little bit of it, so it's going to be there until I research it. But that should have shown up much earlier. Same time, we kind of want that. No, we'll go for that. So yeah, it's quite a nice little mechanic. I like the way it does it, to be honest. It just does lead to some... There's some kind of techs that are almost core to gameplay. And one of them is hyper relays, which makes for fast travel. And we haven't had that at all.
Research complete.
Which by this point in the game is a bit odd. So the ones in purple are rare, basically. Why Cyberx precursor is so is it good? It gives mega engineering as a permanent option. Yeah, you can just get mega engineering really early. Right, that needs to be a citadel. Give me improved strike craft. Need to get some more people into these drops.
Booty.
New modification. That's what we needed. We are capped on food. It's also kind of why the Bulwark Vassal star is slightly OP to my mind as well, if you want to play military, because you start with FTL inhibitors and destroyers, and you then get guaranteed research for all the star-based techs. And when you combine all of that together, that's just furiously powerful. Oh, F's for bring death among eddies.